Hello, hope you're doing well. Day 7, Joy to the World, Charles Spurgeon Sermons, Daily Readings for Advent. And I'm a day late on this one. We were up a little late last night, but we'll get caught up by the end of the day. Hope you're doing well. Day 7, Laid in a Manger. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. Luke chapter 2, verse 7. The manger and the cross, standing at the two extremities of the Savior's earthly life, seem most fit and congruous to each other. He is to wear through life a peasant's garb. He is to associate with fishermen. The lowly are to be his disciples. The cold mountains are often to be his only bed. He is to say, foxes have holes and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. Nothing, therefore, could be more fitting than that in his season of humiliation, when he laid aside all his glory and took upon himself the form of a servant and condescended even to the meanest estate, he should be laid in a manger. The King of Men, who was born in Bethlehem, was not exempted in his infancy from the common calamities of the poor. No, his lot was even worse than theirs. I think I hear the shepherd's comment on the manger birth. Ah, said one to his fellow, then he will not be like Herod the tyrant. He will remember the manger and feel for the poor, helpless infant. I feel a love for him even now. What miserable accommodations this cold world yields its Savior. It is not a Caesar that is born today. He will never trample down our fields with his armies, or slaughter our flocks with his couriers. He will be the poor man's friend, the people's monarch. According to the words of our shepherd, he shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy. Surely the shepherds and those like him, the poor of the earth, perceived at once that here was the plebeian king, noble in descent, but still, as the Lord called him, one chosen out of the people. Great Prince of Peace, the manger was your royal cradle. There you were presented to all nations as Prince of our race, before whose presence there is neither barbarian, Scythian, bond nor free, but you are Lord of all. Kings, your gold and silver would have been lavished on him if you had known the Lord of glory. The things which are not under him shall bring to nothing the things that are, and the things that are despised, which God has chosen, shall under his leadership break in pieces the might and pride and majesty of human grandeur. This was from a sermon preached by Charles Spurgeon on December the 21st, 1862. And the name of the sermon was No Room for Christ at the Inn.